I'm here under the blanket, just scared. Because I feel like this is the last push of my life. Not just today, but like whatever is going to happen as a result of fighting fascism. I have to be ready to die. And I'm not. Even though I've been suicidal pretty much my whole life. I don't want to die. I'm scared of dying. I have a functioning survival instinct. If I didn't, I could have saved myself a lot of trouble. And so now, all these years later, I still have that fear. And just shit behind me. I didn't live a life. I pushed a broken shell across the table. And I hid from how broken I was and how much damage I was doing to everything. I really tried. And if I could have stayed with my friends, I think we could have done a lot. But I never had it. They did. And they shared it with me. And when we moved away, I just rotted. I wasn't the worst dog owner. But I wasn't the best. Sometimes I would swat him, spank him basically like our parents did. And I regret that. I don't think he needed as much as I gave. I think if I had taken him for more walks and put less stress on him, his heart wouldn't have gotten as bad as it did. And he wouldn't have been having heart attacks, and I wouldn't have had to put him down. I didn't even, plan it. I didn't even cook him a nice meal or anything. I gave him some treats. But I should have made him some fucking bacon or something, god damn it. He was a good dog. He didn't do anything fucking wrong. He kept me company for like 14 fucking years. And he's one of the few friends I actually had after leaving Texas. Just a dog. A dog I mistreated. And I could say it's because my parents abused me. I believe it is, but it was still me. And I can't fix it. I can't undo it. He's dead. He died with his face in a bag of treats, wondering when his life was really going to start. And I think that's pretty much what's going to happen to me. I'm surrounded with all my cheap fucking bullshit that my parents bought me so they could convince themselves that they weren't abusing me, while their cult murders me for telling my own life story. This is why I've never been happy. No one has ever understood. We're all gonna die because no one thinks of me as a person. No one cares about my life. No one cares about the kid that my parents killed. He hates you. He hates all of you for letting him die. And he's so hurt that no one stood up for him. He's screaming and crying all alone because no one cares, because it doesn't matter. Even if you hear him, you don't care. You just shut it out. You shut it out and say, glad I'm not that guy. He should get help. Everyone can help. Everyone can help by pushing the truth. My parents never should have been allowed a moment's peace as long as they were talking about God, as long as they were so dangerously delusional to be proud of faith. That's psychotic. That endangers everybody. If you hear someone talking about God or anything that's not real like it is real, you have to correct them. You have to push back. They might not accept it, but keep doing it. Make the signal loud and clear, impossible to miss. Make them dig their own graves by denying it directly. That's all we can do, is make it as clear as we can what they are actually doing with their choices. I died as a young boy because no one was there for me. No one listened to me. No one cared for me. My parents said they loved me, but they showed me hate, and they abused me, and they broke me. I really am trying to be better now. You cannot imagine how hard it is with what I have to work with. But I am trying. And I wish more people were. Most just fucking give up. You can always do better. You know, you might not fix everything, but you can always do better. We might not free the world in time, I don't fucking know, but we might be able to save some lives. We might be able to help someone. What are you living for if not to help others? You can't just live alone. You can't live in a vacuum. You're in a real world, the same one that everyone else lives in. Everything you do affects it and affects them. Please stop letting anyone lie about God or magic. Science is not a cult. Science is not an authority. Science is a process. It's a collaborative activity. It's a way of communicating ideas to each other. You do science. You do science when you observe things, when you think about things, and when you talk to people about what you've seen. I don't understand where it came from that science is some kind of arbitrary authority when, like, the main point is that you show your work so that anyone else can follow your steps and your logic and reach the same conclusions as you, or find an error in your logic and find a different conclusion. But, like, that would also be consistent. They would be able to show you, you know, look, if you do it this way, this happens every time. And that means that your conclusion was actually wrong. It's this instead. They're open to change. And that's necessary because we are human and we can't know the truth, the real truth, the complete truth, the whole truth, whatever. We can get closer and closer. We can approach it like a limit, but we can't meet it, which means that there's always more work to do, which means that we shouldn't get lazy, which means that we shouldn't assume we know enough, which means that we shouldn't treat assumptions like facts. We have to be very careful about what we believe and how we think. Children are dying because adults believe in God and magic. Adults believe that Jesus was resurrected from the dead, that he died for their sins. They're scared to stop believing in him because they think they're going to go to heaven. They're scared to stop believing in him because he makes them feel good. It's just a selfish lie, and kids are paying the price. Everyone will be paying the price very soon. So yeah, I am deeply, existentially upset that my parents abused me. But it was never about me. It was about right and wrong. And because people keep doing the wrong thing and making excuses for doing the wrong thing, kids keep getting abused. It's time to stop making excuses. And it's time to do the right thing. Thank you.